Well, good morning. You caught me on my tractor. I am cutting our arena here so that it will be ready when the bridge kids come a little later this week. The bridge is a program we have with our church to help young people who are in an urban environment and get to experience the great outdoors, and part of what we always try to offer is a chance for them to ride horses. But this grass is so tall that I have to get it ready, or they won't have a good time at all. They'll just be scratching their legs the whole time probably. And so that's what I'm doing out here today. But that does remind me that we all are called to make preparations. We can't wait until it's too late. I can't do this the day they're coming. I need to get it ready ahead of time. We always also provide them a meal, and we've already purchased the things that we need to make for the meal, and that's going to be ready. We've got the saddles and everything ready. The horses, I hope, are ready. It takes a lot of preparation to be able to do something, but we have to prepare things, and that is so true in our spiritual lives as well. And I think it's interesting that the Bible often uses all kinds of agricultural metaphors, because preparing the ground or preparing a farm for whatever the farm is supposed to do is a great example of what we're called to do. And so I would call you this day to think about, what are some of the things that you need to weed out in your life? There may be some sins that you know you need to work on, and let me tell you, until you decide to weed them out, they're just going to keep growing and keep making things worse and worse and worse, like sins always do. There may be some bad habits you need to prune back until we prune stuff back. And one of those bad habits may simply being too busy. You may need to prune back your schedule a little bit so there's room for you to be able to be able to bear fruit eventually. You certainly need to prepare your heart. And one of the ways I think that we prepare our hearts is doing just what you're doing today, taking time each day to make sure that you're connecting with God. A powerful way to connect with God is simply to breathe in deeply and breathe back out just a few times. And each time you do, recognize that you're just breathing in the Holy Spirit and breathing out whatever stress or problems or whatever that you need to offer to God. That just prepares your heart for the presence of God. And then after we have done these things, we've prayed and we've prepared and we've pruned and we've weeded, we then need to recognize that everything is leading up to a purpose. And that purpose is to bearing fruit. I hope that when the bridge kids come out on Thursday, we will be bearing fruit for them, bearing witness to God's great creation and to horses, and most importantly though, bearing witness to God's love for them. And so how will you take all of the preparation that you've done and use it to bear fruit, and go out this day and do just that? And you can do that, of course, because God is with you. Amen.